Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the Arca car this week, and we are at Watkins Glen. We're turning right and left today, but we are not in the same split as Gavin. We got separated from him. We're car 12, right here with Rob. He's the 13, so he's right with us, which is pretty cool. And that's pretty much all I mostly recognize. I recognize the John Philippe name because I've raced him before and other things, I feel like. But other than that, we're going to have a new cast of people out here, and we're turning right and left is going to be very interesting, so gonna hit our qualifying laps and see what we could do here. All right, we're getting out here to qualify. We have to go around for an entire lap here before we start our lap, unfortunately, which sucks. So I'm just gonna get around this lap to start our actual qualifying here. All right, we're coming around for the start of our lap. I about went off track there and stuff, but we'll see what we can do. We're already starting with an off track perfect. I'm not too worried about the safety. We have plenty of safety on the roadside and stuff because this race, it's under Arca for your oval class, but it goes to your sports car rating and safety and all that. So could be a little confusing if you're newer to iRacing and all that, but we're going to do the best that we can here. Try to get out to the flat, not go off the rumble strips to get an off track. Really want to hug the right side so you can get a better left for the straightaway exit here. And then I'm gonna brake at nearly the 500 here going into the bus stop. Downshift it in the second. Try to take it pretty fast, use a lot of curbing, don't go off track. Nearly did, and it messed me up for the second half of it. Might have to bank more on our second lap going through there. You can go way off on after the carousel right there. It's just fine. You won't get any X's as long as you don't get out into the grass. Try to get a nice rhythm section through here. You can roll that a lot faster though. But it's cool we got Grobski out here. I'm excited to do some road racing with him. Gavin's going to be top split probably, so that'll be interesting to see. 11.5 is not bad, honestly. I ran a 10.9 in practice, and that was the quickest we got down to. And I think it's mostly in that bus stop is where I lost some, I feel like. Maybe a little bit on the S's. Trying to push it, getting a little sideways. It takes a lap or two for the tires to heat up and feel good. Try and take it tight to the wall. That was definitely a better bus stop for sure. We just have to finish off this lap. Might be able to get a little quicker. Don't want to get the rumble strips down there at all though, because it really will try to pull you right really bad and mess up your exit for the off the carousel there. Downshifted a little early there, but it's fine. Tried to carry a lot of speed through that. It is real easy to spit out in this car here, so be careful if you're running this. Second lap, we're gonna get down to we ran basically the same exact time, which is funny. Funny enough, we ran almost the same exact time, so I guess that was our faster one of the two, which I'll take. Did Rob get a lap in yet? He has not, it looks like. Some people are down in the low 110s, which is absolutely crazy. They're really, really fast, so gonna be tough to compete with them, but Rob is not out there doing any laps. It looks like he's just gonna ready up, start from the back. We're gonna be in the thick of everything, it looks like, so it's gonna be tough, but we did run two pretty consistent laps, 580, 556, so very happy being consistent at least, and hopefully we can try to dodge the wrecks here in the beginning of this race. All right, we're pacing around here. We had to do a full pace lap here, but we're starting back in 11th, so at least we're on the inside. I'm happy about that. But it's going to be gnarly. Actually, I don't even know if I'm happy about being on the inside. I don't know which side I would rather be on. I feel like the inside would be where I'd rather be, but who knows? Honestly, not sure. But we'll try our best. Rob did not qualify, so he's starting towards the back. There's only like 3 people that didn't qualify or something. Honestly, it could be the strat just to try to miss the wrecks, but with there being no wrecks or no cautions in these ARCA races, I always try to qualify. Start up front the best of our abilities, and we'll see what we can do. But good luck to everybody. Hopefully we can have a nice clean start and it's not going to be a whole mess.
Pace car's off. Be ready.
Waiting on them to go up front.
Green flag.
I don't want to dive bomb the 23 or anything like that. Kind of just stay. Guy behind me, a little sketchy. We're good. We're 3 wide. This is not great for the S's. Okay, we're 2 wide now. Good. Really did not want to be 3 wide through here. That 5 being on the outside for that first part of the turn definitely sucked. Oh God, they're getting sketchy up there. They saved it though, they're fine. Can kind of break up my normal-ish spot because I wasn't right up on anybody. Was able to break a little bit more, make it nice and easy through the S's as well. So I didn't have to like push it or anything. I think we're in 10th currently. If we could finish in a top 10 spot, I'd be stoked about that. We're the 12 car. Road racing isn't really my thing, but I enjoy it. I do enjoy some road racing. Try not to get too many off tracks. That wasn't one, shockingly. Thought for sure that was going to be one. Because it did not want to turn there. He is going to pit. Bye-bye. Unfortunate for him. I think we're up to 9th now. I'll take that. I don't like to downshift into first for this first corner, only because I get a lot of wheel hop getting down in the first. So I try to avoid that for the most part. That's the only reason, mainly. But if you can get down in the first, probably how some of these guys are running low 110s or into the 109s, honestly.
There's an incident behind.
There's an incident behind, unfortunate. Luckily, it's not with us. Hopefully, Rob is making it through everything that's happening. Definitely messing up a little bit on some of these turns. But we're doing just fine right now. Happy with how we're doing. Don't want to clip that. Really trying to wait to get on throttle until I'm like pointed straight off the corner. Because I really don't want to be sliding around the rear ends. Trying to slow down the car enough so where it wants to rotate and stuff for the corner too. I'm trying to use the downshift as like the thing to slow the car down, like use the engine to slow it down. It doesn't want to do it too well though. Definitely is struggling on that part. But I don't want to lock the brakes up either. These things lock up very easily. Right there, got on the throttle a little too hard. Getting onto the rumble strips there. Don't want to do that. Don't want to use these rumble strips because I definitely wrecked myself in practice doing that. Really don't want to get into those rumble strips in the S's. It's very sketchy. Kind of can send it a little bit more through the bus stop, catch back up a little bit. At least make it look like we're catching up because it's a slower section. Might not actually be catching up. That probably was the best carousel I've taken today, probably. Honestly, that was a pretty good one. Guy behind's catching us a little bit, though. I do struggle with this left-hander. I don't know what it is about that corner. I just feel like I struggle with it, like downshifting and getting it rotated into that corner. Guy behind me looked like he might have gotten the wall on that exit. It was close if he didn't.
11.789. There's an incident ahead.
There's an incident ahead? Where?
Sorry, 7.
I guess they saved it or something? I have no clue. Maybe somebody coming off the pit road also? The possibility. Try not to put too much throttle into it up the hill and go and smack that wall. They did that in practice as well. We got a good gap behind us now after the S's and all that. That's getting a little bit airborne, a little sketchy, but we're fine. Everybody's pretty tight in front of us, like the 4 cars right in front of us, pretty close. Got to be careful over those rumble strips getting off the carousel too. It does want to like bounce you up a little bit, so it can be a little sketchy. Trying to roll that with more and more speed. Feel like by the end of this race we'll be pretty confident with it. Might run some more of this week if I have time.
Just hit the fastest lap. 10.39.
We ran an 11.3 there. That's pretty solid lap. But next week I'll be missing Arca and the super late models, and like I won't be home all week next week because next Monday I am getting married and going on a cruise and stuff, so I won't be here like all next week. I'm trying to get ahead of my World of Outlaw videos, so oh, those are getting posted next week. I went off track by accident. Trying to get ahead on those so they're pre-posted before I leave and stuff. So if I'm not answering some YouTube like comments and stuff like I normally do next week, sorry about that. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can if I have connection. Keeping like a second distance to the guy behind us, which is good. I'm happy about that. Feel like the tires and the brakes are getting better in the car now. Like they're heating up some good pressures. That 4 car was so loose. Holy crap. How did he save it and keep his speed? He lost a little bit of speed there, but oh my God, he was sideways. Is that guy gonna actually dive him? He does. Who's gonna get the better of it though? The outside car, able to keep the momentum.
I'm bad.
It's gonna bring them closer to us, battling side by side like that through turn 1. We love that. I don't want to... This is the hard part. When it gets to a slower section, try not to lock up your brakes right on somebody's bumper. That is so sketchy. That was probably the closest I've been to somebody, like in the braking zone like that, not locking up my brakes and messing it up. So I feel really good about that, but I definitely messed up the corner still a little bit because I couldn't see where the wall was ending. I was kind of just trusting the guy in front of me to not mess that up. So I don't like to be right on somebody's bumper in those braking sections because I feel like I'm just going to send them or something, and I don't want to do that. I feel terrible if I wreck people like that, like, and I could avoid it. I really don't want to do that. Oh, behind us messed up a little bit. We got like 1.7 on them now. You don't want to go too wide on those rumble strips. If your right sides come off the rumble strips, you'll get a 1X. But if your right sides stay on, you'll be fine. Oh, didn't turn early enough. Got to lose a lot there through the S's, unfortunately. Just take your hit and keep going. Don't actually hit the wall. Trying to keep up. See if we can gain some of that time back on these guys. Especially if they start battling again. Because that 4 car is getting loose off of some of these corners. He's getting really wide through this carousel too. It looks like he's trying to put throttle down really hard on exits. So he's starting to like fishtail it a little bit. Try not to hit those rumble strips on the inside too badly. But it's all about trying to set yourself up for the next straightaway, really. You don't want to go too shallow or anything. You want a nice, like, long arc into it and get a good run on the exit.
Hey, Rob, I'm going to let you by right here, buddy. You're faster.
Sounds like further back, Rob's catching somebody and they're letting him by. We love that. Rob's a good road racer. He probably would be somewhere up here with us, if not in front of us, if he qualified, I would imagine. I was kind of shocked that he didn't qualify, honestly. I thought he would have. Don't miss the corner. We're good. Car in front of us missed the bus stop a little bit, it seemed like. That was a pretty good bus stop overall. I'll take that. Trying to watch the distance of the guys behind us. They're keeping a very similar pace. The 19's catching the 18 behind us, though, so they may start battling some. Who knows? See, that's kind of what I want to do there every time. Like, get right on the other side of that rumble strip but not get loose. But, like, carry that much speed through there. Because that's really nice, carrying a lot of speed through that little section. 11.2 there. That was our fastest lap yet. Everybody's starting to get quicker the more laps we put in, and I get loose there, putting too much throttle down. Try and put too much wheel and throttle at the same time. As I turn the wheel, I try to come off throttle for the most part, because you'll get loose off of corners. Luckily behind me, they messed up some too. Bus stop is getting a little sketchy if you miss it like that. I didn't get too close to that inside wall on the right. I kind of missed the bus stop some. But I'm feeling pretty confident in this. I'm happy with how we're doing. We only got a 1X so far. I feel like this could be a pretty good combo for me this week, trying to gain some like road rating and stuff. I don't really need safety rating. I'm at like a 2.7 or something. Like, it's not bad, but it could be better. This is definitely a track combo. I feel like there's going to be a lot of wrecks in, though. If you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time, it'll suck. I feel like we're so slow entering turn 1 here. But I don't want to push it any harder and go flying off of turn 1 and get a 1X. Almost turned it too early into those rumble strips. They are pulling away from me in front of me, aren't they? Slow and steady they are. They're starting to get braver and braver with their car than I am. I feel like I'm just trying to run consistent laps, not trying to push it more and more. Certain spots I am, but certain spots I'm not. Like, I'm not really one to try to push it on entry too hard, because I feel like I'm just going to lock it up and spin the car around, because I did try that in practice a few times on some deeper braking zones, and I just like locked up the car and spun it out and stuff, so I don't want to do that in the race session actual. In practice I'll do that, but not in the actual racing and stuff. Be more conservative at that point.
11.515.
Because we seem pretty consistent in around 11.5, which I'm very content with. Don't go off, we're good. That was very close. That was probably as close as you could edge that to not getting it off track. But we're good at edging right there. Pulling away from the guys behind us. Ooh, incident behind. Yeah, the 18 and 19 might have gotten together. They might have been trying to go too wide through the S's, which is a little sketchy sometimes. So that's going to get Rob all the way up to on our relative. Hell yeah, Rob, let's go. He's up into 12th now after starting in like 20th or so. We love that. He's like 3 seconds off of 11th though, so that's a little unfortunate. Thought we were going to go too fast through. Oh, losing it. Just let off, save it, you're fine. Got to talk yourself through it every now and then. We have a big gap behind us and like 4 laps left here, so as long as I don't lose a second a lap to this dude, we'll be fine. Who knows? We could if I really mess up some corners and stuff, but hoping we're not going to. Looks like the 18 might have just gotten wrecked by the 19 potentially, and the 19's still there behind the 5. And he might be trying to go past the 5 also, so something could happen with them. We'll have some incidents to look through here at the end of this race for sure. I'm happy we stayed out of all of them early. They were all pretty much behind us, which was great, so I'm happy we qualified where we did. Able to be on that inside and get one spot off of it immediately, and then just keep trucking from there. That was a little sketchy. Didn't shift in time, and I was like, felt like I was almost sliding there. Wasn't quite yet.
The leader did a 10.55.
Leader did a 10.5, so like they're consistent in the mid-10s. I'm kind of consistent in the mid-11s for the most part, if I don't mess up my corners and everything.
11.66.
Yeah, I kept like the same exact pace as the guy behind us, so as long as I don't really blow this race, we'll finish 9th, which I'm happy with. Get a top 10 out of this thing as the 12 car. Gain I rating. I think we'll get over 2K. I don't know if it's the first time I've been over 2K in a sports car rating. It might be. So I don't know if I've ever been over 2K on road in general on either class, because I haven't touched Formula since they separated the license at all. because I never really ran Formula anyways beforehand. The only time I touch like any sort of open wheel car like that is like the Indy 500 and stuff. That's on the oval side anyways. But yeah, they're starting to battle behind me on the relative. It looks like a couple tenths off each other. Rob could potentially gain those spots and get up to 10th if they wreck. There's a good possibility. I feel like that 19 seems aggressive.
Here we go.
2 laps to go here. I can only hope some of these guys... Damn, he's at the fastest lap right there with 2 to go right here. That's crazy. 10.3 in the race is nuts. But Rob could potentially get a top 10 out of this thing. I'm just hoping that somebody wrecks in front of us as well. Like spins out, does something bad. Because most people are pretty spread out. That's the thing with road racing. Like, it's fun because you're racing the track the whole time, but you do get pretty spread out. It's hard to actually race each other. Because once you start racing each other, I feel like that's when the wrecks really start. If you just race the track, things will come to you and you'll be fine. That's like every time we're in our endurance races, like our 24-hour races with Rob, Gavin, Dale, and Shane. I just always try to remember not to wreck the car and just take it as easy as I can. Not try to go like super slow, but I try to go to my limit on my ability for road racing, which I'm not great at road racing by any means, but I try to go to what I know I can do at least, and throughout the race I'll get better just running more, and I'll get more confident in the car. And then if we wreck the car, it's all right, but I hate wrecking the car because I never want to do that and cost our team some time in the pits. But it happens every endurance race. Multiple of us will wreck the car and stuff, so it happens. But only having a 1X through this thing, I'm very happy, and it's only because I went off track at the top of this hill like an idiot, just barely. I would have a 0X through this thing. And it wasn't even like a runoff or anything for me to gain speed. It was literally just right here in the grass. That's all I went off track on. So I'm disappointed I got a 1X there out of everywhere.
Car on the right.
Ooh, car on the right.
Keep going, keep going.
Somebody die?
Track in front of you.
Oh yeah, this guy died. Don't wreck into me, please. Oh, he is a lap down anyways, and that's the 1 car? Oh, he is struggling. He is fishtailing it. Watch out, guys behind. That's going to be gnarly once they catch him. Going through the, they might catch him on the straightaway. Oh, he is spinning out or something. Nope, he just left.
Good, really good race for secondary, guys. That was fun all the way.
I was just trying to be safe by that guy. That guy was all over the place. I was hoping that was a guy for position, but it was not. But he was the 1 car. He's going to lose a ton of I rating. Sucks for him, but hell yeah. We get 9th out of this. I'll take a top 10 all day. Rob looks like he's going to get 12th out of it, unless those guys wreck behind me in the relative, but they're coming to the line. Looks like they're going to finish.
Really threw my momentum.
I want to see if Rob comes up here and catches us or not, because he worked his way forward. Good on him, for sure.
Honestly, it kind of just like disoriented both of us, but
you can honestly still get lap timing. If the time remaining is still counting down, you could still gain some corners on safety and stuff. But hell yeah, Rob getting 12th. We love that. Good race, Rob. Good job getting yourself up to the 12th there. I was hoping he'd get that top 10 if those guys started wrecking. That would have been awesome. But we finished 9th. I'm happy about that. We can go through and see the incidents that happened. We started 11th. I thought we started 12th. But yeah, we started on the inside. So we were 11th. Gained a couple spots and worked our way away from people, which was really nice. But we'll see the wrecks throughout the race here. This is lap 2, so nothing really happened on lap 1, really? 16 car drifting it right in front of Rob there. Nailing the wall there in the S's. This is lap 6, locking it up in the bus stop, losing it. Nothing big yet, shockingly. Downshifting it probably down the first, getting that wheel hop is very sketchy. This is lap 10. Oh, he got that curbing a little too much there. Oh, this was right behind us, I feel like. Oh yeah, this was the 18 and 19 right there behind us, and what even happened exactly? So the 18 kind of drifted it here off of turn 1. He got it off track for that. And then the 19 side by side with them here. They're fine. They're clean. 19's on the inside still. Now he's going to be on the outside for this corner. That's a tough racing deal. I think the 18 on the inside kind of clipped the inside right there, and it kind of wiggled him out. He could have been a little wider, but taking this corner, you don't want to be too wide. But I think that wiggle really what pushed him out there, and that just caused that wreck. I don't really think that was necessarily anyone's fault. If it was either of them's fault, it would have been the 18 hitting the curbing. That's about it. Oh, this guy went through the grass and just fully gassed it. Got some nose damage there. They dodged him, luckily. That was way behind us, though. Oh, he is losing it, hitting the curbings, and then just gassing it up, trying not to hit the wall. Now he's still gassing it. Still gassing it, and he saved it. Good 360, honestly. 21 drifting it. We love a good drift. Is he going to save it? No, he locked it down. He's going to get hit. I hear a car. Nope, they're going to miss him. Good job. This guy is drifting all over the place. I don't know if he's doing this on purpose at this point or not, but yeah, he just absolutely blew his engine there, it looks like. Just about. And yeah, this is on the last lap. Oh, no, he's losing it on the last lap, last corner. Unfortunate. And that's all she wrote. So we finished 9th. I'm happy about that. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. We lost safety out of that. That's unfortunate. With a 1X, I guess I had a 1X in qualifying too, but we gained 22 I rating. We get above 2K. I'm happy about that. I think we were second split. We were. Top split was with Gavin and them. And Gavin, started 20th, finished 13th. So I'm guessing he did not qualify. Let me see. Did he not qualify? He did not put down a qualifying time at all. But, oh wait, did he? He's time remaining. Oh, yeah, he did put down qualifying lap. And wow, they were just super fast in his session. That is crazy. 109 up there on the pole. They had a 110 down to 12th. And then a 111, like mid 111 is what Gavin ran, which is a pretty good lap, but he's just in top split with these guys when they're maniacs. But he still gains I rating, finishing where he did. Where did he finish again? I forgot already. 13th from 20th. That's pretty good. With a 1X, same as us. So that's pretty solid. He gained 0.01 safety. We lost some safety, but I think it's because of our off track and qualifying as well, unfortunately. But I'll take that. That's a pretty solid race for us being a road race. I'm not a road racer, so I'm pretty happy with just not wrecking and getting a top 10 out of that with being a double-digit number. Rob ended up... Oh, Rob lost 4 I rating out of that? That's unfortunate. He ended up with a 5X, so he probably had a car contact, somebody wrecking, and then maybe an off-track. Or he had 5 off-tracks. I'm not sure 100%, but didn't really see anything with him in those incidents, so maybe he just had 5 off-tracks. I'm not sure, but him losing 4 I ratings, unfortunate. He went from 20th to 12th, pretty much just like Gavin. I think Gavin finished 13th, but he was a lot lower of a number. But I'm happy we finished top 10. That was awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the road race, the one Arca road race that you get in the season. And I enjoy the road racing. I'm just suck at it. So I'm trying to get better and better with the endurance races that we do. And hopefully the Arca race showed I was getting a little bit better at least. I was able to control the car pretty well. And I was pretty consistent with my times for the most part. So I was happy with that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.